power the phone on, see if it works. Oh, it turns on. Clean the screen real quick. I bought this iPhone 16 Pro housing from AliExpress, which has been customized to fit all the parts of an iPhone 11. So in this video, I'll be using it to turn my iPhone 11 to look like an iPhone 16 Pro. So this is going to be for my personal use, which is okay in my opinion. I've heard some people use this to trick others by selling the phone as a higher model to make some money. So please be watchful when you try buying new iPhones online or in your local area. I'll quickly show you how to know the model of an iPhone so you don't end up being scammed. So right away, you want to go to the settings app, then you scroll down to general, and in general, you go to about, and under about, it should show you the model name. So as you can see, mine is iPhone 11. So even after I switch it to this iPhone 16 Pro housing, you'll still be able to tell the actual model by going here and checking the model name. Also, you can go on Google and type the model number and it should tell you what iPhone model is linked to this model number. So now you know that. Please protect yourself. And now I'll show you how I turn my iPhone 11 to looking like an iPhone 16 Pro. The first step, I'll need to take out the screen, take out 2 pentlobe screws. By the way, this iPhone 11 has been opened before, so the screen should come out easy. I just put all the parts in this magnetic mat, making sure I'm keeping everything organized. Now my pentlobe screws are out. I place the phone on the heat plate. Normally I leave it for about 1 minute. Now grab my opening tool and gently wiggle. Like you can see, it's open already. If you like to see how I open iPhones, you can check my other videos. Okay, now it's opened. I'll need to take out the screen. To take out these flex cables connected to the screen, I'll need to take out these 2 plates. I'll start with the bottom one, that way I can disconnect the battery, which is always a good first step. That way you avoid any short circuits once the battery is disconnected. So there's 3 screws here, there's the second one, and there's 1 more behind here. And now I'll disconnect the battery. Okay, now it's disconnected. I'll proceed to taking the other plate out. This has 5 screws, always keeping everything organized. That way it's easier for me to transfer everything once I need to start transferring them. Then I'll take out the plate, disconnect the flex cables. There's 1, 2, and 1 more right here. Okay, now that's out. I'll keep the screen to the side. I'm not going to be needing it till later. The first thing I'll take out is the back camera. I need to take out a plate. It has 2 screws, so 2 flex cables connected to the camera. And I'll just pick it out, and that's out. Now I'll take out the front camera. The 2 cables connected. I'll apply some alcohol. Just because it's held down by some glue, it's going to soften the adhesive, and I'll gently lift. Now you can see this one's out. I'll take this other one out. They're both out. I'll take the front camera out. Now I'll look to take out the motherboard and also the SIM card reader. So there are a couple of screws holding down the motherboard. I think there are about 4 of them. This one actually holds down the SIM card reader and the motherboard. So I'll just take it out right here using a Phillips screwdriver. Also go ahead to take out these other screws holding down the SIM card reader. So this metal thing has to come with it. I'll disconnect the SIM card tray. That way I can take out the SIM card reader. There are a bunch of flex cables I need to disconnect. I'll disconnect this one. And this one right here, I just need to take the plate out. That way I can see the flex cables underneath. This one's kind of hooked in. So I'm just pushing it towards the power button and it's out. Now I can disconnect the flex cables. I'll take out this plate right here. Then for the SIM card reader, there's a flex cable connected to the motherboard. And push this pin right here for the SIM card tray. Now the SIM card reader is out. The 2 more flex cables connected to the motherboard, I'll disconnect them. Okay, now I can lift the motherboard. There you have it, the motherboard is out. I'll transfer this pin to the new housing. You can see that hole right there. Just put it in the hole. Take out this tray, take out the bottom screws. So once we can take out the screws and the glue, most parts should come out. We got 2 here right here for the Taptic engine. So keeping everything organized. Now most of these things should come out easy. That one came out. The 2 other screws here, I'll need a Phillips screwdriver. So now the speaker should come out. Okay, that's out. I'll put it to the side. Take this other screw out. The Taptic engine should come out now once I disconnect the flex cable. Now there are a couple more screws I still need to take out. There's 1 right here, 1 under here, and another one here. Take this one out first. Now I can lift this and see the other 2 screws. Now this thing should be able to come out, I think. Yeah, that's out. There's a screw right here I'll need to transfer right away. Transfer it to the new housing right away. So the 16 Pro's housing. Okay, that's in. Put it to the side. I'll keep going. Couple more screws left. Holding the charging port. There are 2 screws right here. Once these 2 are out, we can take out the charging port. Okay, now I'll look to take out the charging port and the battery. To do that, I need to use my heat plate. So I'll place the phone on my heat plate. Grab some 99% rubbing alcohol and apply just to get to the adhesive. That way it helps soften the adhesive. So I'm using alcohol and heat to soften the adhesive. I'll do the same thing to the battery. Okay, now I'll just leave it on the heat plate for about 1 minute. So now it's about 1 minute, I'll start to take it out. So I'm using my plastic spudger and going underneath. I'm just lifting gently. Right here, I'll just push this thing out. Comes out, same with the other side. I'll keep lifting. Wiggle gently while I lift, and that's out. See how easy that was? I'll do the same thing to the battery. I'll lift gently, just wiggle, and there the battery's out. Clean it real quick. Take out the leftover adhesive. Battery's clean. Keep it to the side. I'll just take them out. A couple screws. The two right here. This little one right here. I'll pull more, and a hidden one here. I'll disconnect it. So this is gonna come out. And that's out. This right here, I think I'll need to transfer it to because it doesn't come with the new housing. There's some alcohol just to soften any adhesive. I'll try to pick it out. That's out. I'll put it to the side. I'll take out these things I said actually holds the screen down. Each of them has 2 screws. Now it's out. So this one's out. 2 more on the other side. And it's out. That's out. The screw is right here on the corner. Okay, it's out. Now this plate should come out easy. Now I'll start transferring everything to the new housing and turn this to look like a nice iPhone 16 Pro. Okay, now I'll start with the hooks to the side. These things I said holds the screen. Okay, I'm gonna screw it on the housing. And you want it sitting this way towards the wall of the housing. Now screw it down with the 2 screws. Okay, I'll put the next one. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. And the 4th one. And now the charger flex cable should be able to go in. Based on the way this is set up, I might need to take out these plastic things. I'll just take them out. I'll just disconnect the mic from it. This one's out. I'll do the same thing to the other one. And that one's out too. And now transfer this. Yeah, that sits. And this one sits right here. Make sure it's pushed in firmly. Okay, now I'll screw it down with these 2 screws. Just screw it down to hold it for now. Next, I want to put these Phillips screws in. I'll start with this one right here. Make sure I'm not pressing down too hard. That way I don't crack the back glass. And 2 over here. And 3. Now I'll put a Taptic engine. Just push this down. Make sure it sits flush. Just screw it down. That way it just stays in place. I'll place a Taptic engine, connect it, and I'll screw it down. There are 2 screws that go here. Then now the bottom speaker should go in. Make sure it sits flush. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to put this screw in yet. So I'll just take it out real quick. Okay, now I'll put the bottom speaker, and there should be 4 screws to hold it down. I'll start with this one right here. Then with my flathead screwdriver, put this one back. And also this one should go in next. I'll cover this one right here. That should hold down the Taptic flex cable, and I'll cover it up. This metal piece should go back in. I'll put back all 6 screws. Okay, now that's in. I'll put this back, connect the flex cable, and I'll start to screw it down, starting with this plate right here. I'll be using a tri-point screwdriver. Okay, that one's in. So I'll go ahead to keep putting the screws on to hold this flex cable down. In here, facing the wall. Okay, I'll put this little piece back. I think this helps hold the front camera, like keep it in place. Let's get this side thing right here. Also not sure what this is. I know I can easily Google to check what they are, but I never bothered to know what they are yet because I've never needed to replace them. I'll just screw it down real quick. Not sure if you guys can see it. There's 1 screw that goes right here. That should be good there. Now I can put back the motherboard. Make sure it's underneath the flex cables. And the 3 flex cables under here too that need to go above. I'll look to connect these ones first. Okay, all 3 are in. So now I'll connect the bottom flex. There's 1 here. I'll connect this one right here for the wireless charger. Next, I'll put the SIM card reader, connect its flex cable, which is underneath. Okay, that's connected. And I'll put back this plate to hold it down. I'll do the same thing with the top plate. Make sure the hooks in. And now I'll screw the motherboard. Now the 4th one, which holds the SIM card reader and the motherboard, right here. And now the motherboard is tight. Same thing with the SIM card reader. Connect the charger flex cable. Okay, now that's in. Put in the SIM card tray. Tighten the SIM card reader. So grab the front camera, make sure it sits flush. Hook thing there that needs to go underneath. And this just slides under and it should be locked in. And now connect its flex cables. And now it's time to put the back camera. It looks like the back camera does want to fit. Not sure why. As you can see the hole right here. It's not letting me put the back camera down. The bottom side does want to fit in. If I can take this bottom one out, and this is the chance it's gonna sit flush. I got this a couple months ago. It's a really good tool. It's just like a heat plate for back camera. It's gonna help me separate the camera. Okay, so it's just gonna heat up a little bit. Okay, once it's heated up enough, grab my precision knife. Just gently go to the side. Pretty hot. Now we have this out, put it away, grab the camera. Now let's try this again. See if it sits flush this time. Wow, look at that. Sits flush. We're just gonna connect one and this one's gonna be left free. Oh, now that's in. Feels really good now. It's really flush. Okay, now I look to put the battery. Just put this adhesive tape. Okay, I'll start with the top one. Okay, that one's on. I'll do the same thing with the bottom one. Now I'll connect it, make sure it's aligned. I like to connect the battery first. So once that's in, and I'll just push it down. I'll disconnect the battery. I'll grab the screen, connect it, and I'll put the plates on. See if we can close it now. Make sure they're straight. That way it hooks in correctly. I'll push this here. Oh, look at that, fits. Yes. Put the two pentalobe screws back on. I'll power the phone on, see if it works. Oh, it turns on. That's good. Clean the screen real quick. Ooh, look at that. Looks good. So like I said, this still looks like an iPhone 11 from the top, which shows you guys can't really get deceived with if someone tries to sell this to you, as long as you know what an iPhone 11 looks like from the top. But if you just go to the About page, just go here, you see an iPhone 11. It's not a 16 Pro. Excited to use this phone now. Let's just see the camera, what it's gonna look like. So we have our back camera. The 1.5 doesn't work. As you can see, every time I'm trying to get to a 1.5, it doesn't go. Hope you guys are excited for me. If you'd like to see more videos like this, check the video on the right. And for a repair playlist, check the playlist on the left. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.